anything. And look, map 1 was bussing, and we hope for the same in map 2. Again, I read the ticker. Like, I love it. Shout out production, because they are always on point with the tickers. As we fly over Ancient, a big reminder, as you are watching the broadcast, and even in the break screens, please remember to pay attention to the ticker, because it's really funny.
We love
it a lot. We do.
That's what we're all about. Letty setting out the smoke that's going over towards red. Ooh, Berettas, though, they're getting inquisitive. Angelica is considering this, but caught off guard. Elizabeth puts down 2, decimating. Now VQ trying to fight something back, but Pistol's looking to be a bit of a struggle for NAVI in this series. Although Lena has gotten a lot of ground. Tani caught off guard. Suddenly there's an avenue into B.
There is, but you've got to be careful about Shelf. Letty plants this bomb. You need to have a player in cave holding this shelf push, because that is going to come in immediately. 2 players, in fact, make it even 3 on this flank. There's only one in Shu that's going to rotate in from CT. So Lena's position is perfect. VQ needs to hold on.
No kid, keep that in mind. So 9 Pandas Fearless do have to find these fights soon. VQ peeks on out, gets a bit of information. Fatal spotted as well, but no kills found just yet. Finally, VQ strikes, can't get the second, and it leaves it all to Letty in the side. Oh my god, Letty swings around for the second. There should be enough time, though, with Fatal, with those dual Berettas, the double coming through, the defuse is going to happen, and 9 Pandas Fearless go 3 for 3 on pistols.
That's so wild. What a recovery, but nearly what an insane round from Letty. The fact that she spins 180 and finds the second kill there is incredible. Full credit to Lena for taking the space up ramp and progressing to even enable NAVI Javelins on the bomb plant in the first place, because that was a 3-on-5 that turned into a 1 versus 1 pretty quick. Hanka now lining up the same insta mid smoke. Keep my eye on 9 Pandas Fearless, because as mentioned way back when, before you went live with Mirage, you can throw insta elbow smokes on that CT side. Not being deployed in this round. Instead, they want to fight it with utility and the firepower on the SMGs.
Smoke goes down. A smoke and flash, all NAVI have around these rifles they're forced in. So no one opting to go the Mach 10 to have the lighter investment with all of the bits and bobs. Okay, dodging the flames. So no sound cue. Those are long shadows.
I cannot believe that Incendio didn't do any damage. But Shu up close should definitely be able to get an element of surprise on the first kill. But the boost up, that potentially could change things. Shu looking, Letty, she's right below you. Letty, she's right below you. They're now not going to be ready. Fortunately enough, Letty looks down there. It's like a pantomime on A. And all the kills come in favor of NAVI Javelin. Smokes are now up. Bomb is now down. Retake, going to be a difficult effort here.
Yeah, considering it. 3-on-4. VQ's on a late flank, though, to completely lock it in should anything go right. Was that a shadow?
Yes, it was.
Okay, well, it's a kill. Elizabeth gets 1, but Letty holds on. And NAVI, with the force buy back, take it. And they keep 3 alive as well. So this is the worst case scenario for 9 Pandas Fearless.
An instant reset. NAVI Javelins have been doing a really good job at actually just having these force buys back and making it really uncomfortable for 9 Pandas Fearless. It almost makes that pistol round redundant if you can't convert. Because look at the position it's now left them in. As you mentioned, it's uncomfortable. An XM on Tati. I love it. Got the crocodile out in full force. I like that the shotguns have got animal names that we refer to them as Fatal falls through the smoke. It's obviously XM, the alligator, the crocodile.
Yeah, we should call every gun a type of animal.
Mag 7's a snapping turtle.
No, it's so trying
yes, it is.
That happen.
It is.
Which turtles you've been hanging out with? Do you know by the way, do you know a turtle called Sheldon? Actually, no, just keep that thought in your head. Okay. Shu. She goes down. A is free. And Letty spots her, just trying to pepper her with bullets, spray her down. Kill comes through. Elizabeth did find the lurk in Lena. So an AK can be recovered. But with what you're working with, this is where the shotgun becomes a lot less effective. It's not quite the retake weapon.
They're saving. Can I talk about Sheldon the Turtle now?
Yeah, do you know Sheldon?
It's not from Family Guy, right?
No.
Oh. There's definitely a Sheldon the Turtle in Family Guy.
So basically, okay, well maybe it's just a turtle name because Shell. But there was this TV show when I was a kid. My sister used to watch it a lot, actually.
Okay.
And the main character was this like dweeby turtle. And
dweeby turtle.
Well, he was a little bit of a nerd, right? You know.
Yeah.
He was a bit like you.
I was gonna say if I was an animal, I'd be a dweeby turtle.
Yeah. And for the life of me, I just don't know who this turtle is, and I've been like trying to work it out for a while. Not actively researching it, but
is it Franklin?
Oh, it's absolutely Franklin. You got it. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Wow, you just solved the mystery. And Franklin the turtle. I mean, oh my god, it's actually him. Yeah, see, dweeby turtles. You relate to them. You know exactly.
It's definitely me. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Franklin.
It's funny because you're like on about childhood turtles. I was like, if it's an Australian TV show, then I'm just not going to know, am I? But I did. There's that instant smoke. By the way, it does get thrown. Comes out on a really interesting breakpoint round for 9 Pandas Fearless. Tatty, I love this so much. Just in the corner with the XM. Going to be a bait and switch as well because Elizabeth can feign this contact and that baits in the shotgun to earn $900 a kill. I'm a really big fan of this.
Yeah, but this is the only potency to this round. Part of it's removed. The swing from Tatty comes through, but she's brought so low. Can pick up the AK. Oh, sorry, Galil. Oof. Now that armor is kind of negated by the fact that you've got 7 HP. The rifle's just going to stay over there as well.
This is a good setup, though, with this boost in play. Also, Shu on the close angle with the P250. A good element of surprise now for Fatal. However, Hanka just clears her. Understands the trick to 9 Pandas Fearless. Pistols are navigated perfectly. Elizabeth will find Viku on the way out. That gives Victoria an option to potentially pick up a weapon. Although, Angelica will be looking to limit some of the options 9 Pandas Fearless have. This convinces them into another save. And NAVI Javelins get up to 3 rounds here.
Yeah, I mean, considering what 9 Pandas brought into it, I think it's okay, right? You come out with 3 sets of armor and 3 rifles. That's actually really good, considering everyone has 2k anyway. You'll have a very nice bind next round. It kind of sets you up for the future. So even though you're going to be down 1-3, at least you'll have what you need. NAVI obviously very happy how this has progressed.
All I've now got is the Franklin theme song stuck in my head. So
oh, how does the theme song go?
We'll do it on an eco.
Okay.
There's also a children's crocodile that's German called Snappy. So
I know Snappy.
Just kleinen Krokodil. That's pretty cool.
That's a great song.
Anyway, so basically, Angelica's lining this up. She's going to move to the left and then throw. This is for window again.
Oh, cool.
Smokes with B-Dog and Angelica. Double incendiary thrown in by 9 Pandas Fearless. It's interesting the variety they're using to try and gather areas of the map. But with that being said, that is 4 incendiaries used in the first 10 seconds.
Smoke. Slightly uncomfortable for Tashi, I think, to swing. You see that bloomed? I think if she goes around there's a chance that she might gray screen herself but be revealed. Oh, the HE blown. That's cool, but Angelica wins out the fight and Lena protects her. Tatty thought she had one for sure. That's so unlucky. 2 fights kind of given over. NAVI just being patient and 9 Pandas Fearless come to them and Hanka might find the same fight into mid. By 1, they tumble down.
That's really impressive from NAVI Javelins. The fact that it's clear they've been putting a lot of work into their Ancient because they're aware of all of these tricks that can come out. The fact that Lena's also just walked over default right now. Victoria will find her. Remember, Angelica is still low. There's a chance here to find more success. Instead, damage goes the other way. Victoria, 46 points of health to spam on the bomb site isn't enough to disrupt that plant. And with VQ finding Fatal, it's only a matter of time before Victoria's put in the ground as well.
Yeah, she's out of there. Org saving. Few nice kills towards the end, but ultimately, Navi felt like that one was theirs as soon as those first 2 kills were given over towards lane. And you can't blame 9 Pandas Feels to want to go for that aggression. I like the idea of blowing the smoke and wanting to swing off it because you have Taddy coming through kind of from the top side, so you've got this split assault, but I'm not sure the timing was slightly off or they just got unlucky on the fights, but Navi came out ahead in both engagements.
Yeah, they did. It was really nice. You could tell that Navi were actually aware of that based on that deep smoke being put, because normally the smoke goes in towards the doorway. This one was slightly forward of the mark, which would allow that HE to completely blow it up and allow a player aggressive to have that line of sight. Navi were holding a crossfire in towards the pocket position to counter it. Really impressive stuff from what I'm seeing out of both of these teams, but the fact that NAVI Javelins are able to adjust on the fly continuously is what's separating them from 9 Pandas Fearless right now.
Taddy, oh my god, how did she get that kill? She had no right. Fatal as well, getting aggressive up towards ledge, puts 9 Pandas Fearless in the advantage. This time they've been in this position for a moment. Navi looking just to contact in towards B. Elizabeth is still here. With that org. Oh, VQ had to hit that shot. Elizabeth doubles up. Hanka is very separated from the team, so 9 Pandas Fearless looking to get their first gun round.
Separated by life and death as well. Being the only player remaining. Can walk through red, but 9 Pandas Fearless are holding this. You've also got Victoria coming over with this AWP. So this feels all but impossible. Good peek. That gives up where you are. Hanka on the adjustment, nearly finding Shu, but Shu tucks in, wants to play with the rest of her team. 50 seconds left. If Hanka wants to give this a go, why not? The money's there. And every kill is expense to 9 Pandas Fearless. However, this off angle on the left-hand side of cave is really good. Shu won't get dealt with. And 9 Pandas Fearless stay alive, this time winning a round whilst keeping all these players up.
Yeah, Hanka wasn't ready for Shu in that position. That's nice, 9 Pandas Fearless. I mean, it starts with a bit of a lucky kill. Taddy's just spraying with the MP9 as the flashbang and Molotov flushes out her position. But that kind of aggressive play up towards ledge is a common theme on Ancient. That smoking towards elbow. It's great to see them taking advantage of that early on. And, oh, a fight out through mid. Fatal. Oh, look at all the utility. Is able to get the kill. The reload comes through and Angelica punishes. That was an absolute mess in middle, but Navi come out ahead.
That is the perfect adjective to describe that fight. Hanka has run through the molly and is now looking for things. Tati should be able to find this trade. However, Angelica's walked through red. And I don't think this is known whatsoever by 9 Pandas. I feel like if you're Angelica, you go through towards A because that's where the bomb is currently making its way over. You see if you can backstab Victoria, and that would give you the best line into a bomb site. Angelica might be even to spot Victoria in a few seconds as she looks and deals with her. That's A completely open. 9 Pandas Fearless. We've spoken about the monetary situation before. It has to be a save.
You hate to be saving. Giving over so many of these rounds, but what can you do? Especially after you just won that one. Lena's already on the hunt. Money for Navi is a little awkward after losing that last round, but it's well worth the hunt. Fighting that kill, and I don't think you need to find another. You've already probably done enough to make an investment into the next a little bit weak. You find Elizabeth, then 9 Pandas Fearless are on their knees.
Surely you hear Angelica close. The sound's a bit dodgy, but yeah. We'll convert. However, VQ is here with this AWP. Elizabeth can't strafe too wide out from this corner, which means that Letty can swing in and punish. Well worth the hunt there for the Javelins. You say 9 Pandas Fearless are walking wounded. Sure, Victoria Victoria and Fatal can invest, but it's double stage loss bonus. I don't think you want to go too heavily.
If you had those rifles, you definitely would, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Peachy's coming out, so maybe we'll get the nades start coming through towards mid. Maybe a delayed stack and flashbang over. Everyone's in mid. Safe one for the Pandas. And Navi have realized that B is free.
Nice kill out of Tati, but instant trade on that AWP. Viku can just hold shelf for the entirety of the round. Definitely worth giving this a go, seeing what you can achieve. Obviously, pistols and the movement in CS2 now just does favor them a little bit more. Letty, though, holding down the line, will get overwhelmed. A 3-on-3. Viku misses a shot, which allows space for, I was going to say, Victoria and Elizabeth to get involved. And, well, instead it's Shu doing all of the damage. A 1 versus 1, but no kit, no time. Hanka knows this and plays it perfectly. But that is a really nice attempt from 9 Pandas Fearless.
Yeah, it really is, considering, I mean, all they had there was a couple of pistols and HEs and some tiny bits of utility to do that much damage. Almost take the round is very impressive. Timeout coming through. As 9 Pandas will get all their guns back out and AWP will be in the hands of Victoria, most certainly.
I'm stealing all of these insta-window smokes. Because this is now the 4th variation we've seen.
Because Feelin's saying, you know, obviously you don't have the insta from where you're standing ones when you're under the bridge, but I like the idea of lining up and then just moving to a predefined spot before throwing it. Throwing it.
As it flows through the air.
As it flows.
Slurking. Flowing. New word every week for ESL Impact. Double AWP for 9 Pandas Fearless.
That's kind of crazy. 3 players start B.
Especially when it's going to be fast, Lucy.
Yeah, exactly. All 5 players are here. Taddy is trying to get information. Victoria out in the open. Yeah, not ready for Lena to already be up. 2 players charging down, though, and they've cut everyone off. This is weird. That smoke has disrupted Navi significantly. Lena is on a solo mission, and they know that she disappeared through here. And Letty's slammed down by Elizabeth, spotted just as the smoke started to land. The decision to get aggressive works out perfectly for 9 Pandas when Navi tried to do the same.
I can't believe they've got aggressive with 2 AWPs, though. That's the wild thing about it. And I was going to give a lot of praise to the smoke that NAVI Javelins threw, because not only did it extinguish a molly, it gave them a wall for them to come out and scale up ramp. But 9 Pandas Fearless completely disrespected it. They sprinted through. That's incredible. Of all the rounds to pull that level of aggression in, the one in which you've got 2 sniper rifles, and it works, is miraculous to me. Shu's now on this angle at A, but misses the shot. That's still a pathway in towards A for Navi.
2 versus 4. All the CTs come from the same position, so Viku can just post up. Hits the first shot, she can fall back. Hanka swings, and they're finding kills, but it's all into Viku. There's no smoke to flush her out. She can just sit here. The HE connects. Waiting to see if the cross comes on through. Fatal getting ready for a swing, it seems. Oh, a smoke was found. Viku finds the first. This shot needs to be on target. Taddy's defusing, and oh my god, Viku finds the shot. An incredible clutch. That's unbelievable, but oh my god, you're right. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off, but she defused it.
It seemed like it must have been on the second.
Unbelievable clutch, but for who? It's the Spider-Man meme. They're both pointing at each other, thinking that they've won it. But it's 9 Pandas Fearless who steal it away.
Well, is it a steal when it's a 4v2?
Yes, because a millisecond later, a VQ would have won it. It shouldn't have been that chaotic. It should not have been 9 pandemonium, but it was. Flashbang off the angle. Lena gets one to try and escort her through at the back of this bomb site, but there is a player default. Tati lying in wait, but Elizabeth will be overwhelmed first. Tati now reveals that's where she is, and Angelica can get involved in the act.
Yeah, they were definitely not ready for Lena to be that close up. Then the immediate swing as well. Beautiful stuff. And all the damage that Navi did in that previous round, bringing that 4v2 down to a 1-on-1, and even finding the final kill, completely crushed 9 Pandas Fearless into this round. They're trying to save 2 Famuses and an MP9. They're not going to be allowed to save both. If they go any further, they'll be in trouble as well.
I don't think they could be allowed to save whatsoever. The Joker's pinning them in. You've got VQ with the AWP as well. VQ's done it. And Angelica will get rid of Victoria. No one saves a thing. This is very dominant.
Listening to the calming pipes.
You ever seen those YouTube shorts that have that really obnoxious, like, flute?
Gee, who watches YouTube shorts?
TikTok. Other things are available. I don't know. I'm a boomer. I don't use TikTok. It's not installed.
I mean, I use Instagram Reels because I'm a millennial. So.
Okay. But anyway,
Yeah.
there's this, like, it doesn't matter. Whichever platform you use, there's, like, this annoying flute noise. That's what the T-Spawn one reminds me of.
Ah. You know, I think Twitch now has its own thing. It's got, like, stories.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. I'm telling you.
It might do. This is definitely an 8th for Na'Vi. They have well and truly won out the half, both in MR12 and MR15. The hope is that they don't lose too many players because their money is still kind of a little bit wonky here. And we know 9 Pandas Fearless have done a lot of damage on pistols before.
Tick, 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 tick. The new 10-second warning. Great quality of life change. I hear they're adding a new grenade. Oh my god, it blew up.
I turned into a seagull there. That was great. They're adding a new grenade?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to say it anymore.
Okay.
I'll bring it up later.
Sure. 8-3, important round for 9 Pandas Fearless to win. I feel like they really need to get this CT side going. Need to give themselves a buffer, because of course it is the last round of this first half. So Victoria would love a kill. Unfortunately, gets wide swung and Shu drops. Hanka follows up. Fatal, last player standing here on A and gets absolutely clotheslined by Angelica. This round not going as 9 Pandas Fearless would have hoped for.
Can Joker and Hanka just tear on through, and that's a duo you do not want to be facing if you're trying to defend your side. Hanka locks it down, a 9-3 half dominance from NAVI Javelins.
always thought I could walk through fire, blow up the storm and see the light, yeah. I told my friends that I could run on water, and they said nobody can. They'll see me flying through the sky, yeah. Play hide and seek behind the clouds. I showed my friends that I'm not scared of dreaming, and I'll do that again, over and over again. Suddenly, the heart and chest feels heavy. The calm is just a memory. It's failing me, and I know I could never surrender. My beating heart, it won't give up. As long as I am here, I'll never stop. They say I can't, I say, so what? Just watch me go.
Pretty dominant here for NAVI Javelins on their map pick of Ancient. Despite losing all these pistol rounds, the gun rounds have looked supreme against 9 Pandas Fearless. And suddenly, for 9 Pandas Fearless, what looked like taking Mirage and potentially seeing us on 3 maps has quickly really fallen out of hand.
Have to get this pistol. Ooh, double setup in Donut is avoided. It's kind of cool. They're scaling on through. The smoke goes in deep and they can just fight them for. Maddie gets the kill though from Temple. Traded on out. You still got this double donut set up and oh, this is a really strange pistol round. Look where the T's are.
Yeah. It's just
Okay, they're
really
actually
confusing.
got an A. The smoke goes down to Donut. So technically they could plan for CT if they wanted to. And Elizabeth's going to do just that.
This is wild. Fatal on this corner, though, gets dealt with by Hanka. That is a really important kill because that opens up Angelica and Lena to swing together. Victoria on the close angle, though, will be the element of surprise. Needs to win out this gunfight here against Lena. Swaps the burst fire with 3 bullets. No, I got fooled. It doesn't matter because all the kills are coming back and forth for 9 Pandas Fearless. Viku would need to clutch. Does have the defuse kit, so time is an option. Could even fake it out to draw it in. No, instead, it's just going to be the stick. She's going for it, and she hasn't got it. Yet again, another pistol round here for 9 Pandas Fearless.
Yeah, always difficult to try and ninja in a 1-on-2 because at least one of those players is going to check you. But you know what? Shout out to the effort. 9 Pandas Fearless, another pistol. What's that? 3 out of 4. Very good stuff and necessary, as mentioned, for them to fight their way back into this. Now they will take the eco here. That has been the norm. I'm going to learn those.
Yeah, they're good. I like this stack.
This is cool. Behind the smoke.
Hello. Goodbye. Although, 2 kills do come back and forth. So potential for guns to be picked up. I like the fact that Lena's not there. She's just on her own. This is the last thing, in my opinion, 9 Pandas Fearless should expect. Because you imagine that stack is going to be everyone there. And therefore, you shouldn't clear Lena, but Tati does.
Not quite invisible. Well, Angelica's going to hear this rotation. Maybe she can catch another player. You'd love to just make this as painful as possible for the Pandas so that going into the next gun round, that they feel like they're the week of bye. And okay, another kill comes through. Hey, painful's gonna be what it is. All right, 3 kills. Not bad for full eco.
Yeah, really fine. Now you can invest. Your buy is going to be better than that of 9 Pandas Fearless. You can look to establish control back on the map. And if NAVI Javelins know all these insta-smokes from T-Spawn, you can imagine that they're going to know them as well. On the side swap over for Elbow. Viku's already holding one, so there we go. I love that this is now meta. I think it's really cool. That's really deep, actually. Look at that one. I've not seen that variation before.
Yeah, I don't... There's space, though, right, for you to sit behind that Molotov, so... Interesting.
I mean, it's not going to matter because they're out A.
Yeah, true. We'll see if they continue to use it. You're right, smokes come on through and all the angles isolated. Spam from Lena. Oh my god, they line up in front of her bullets. That gets a little bit uncomfortable. Damage done.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's a trick. It's a ruse. This is something. Like the pistol, many layers to it, but they've lost 2 parts of their A layer. Deep position from Tati, and she catches Viku. That's critical. Victoria's also holding. She can catch someone mid. That would be huge, but Angelica wins out the fight. A 2-on-4 for 9 Pandas.
It's wild that this is a 2 versus 4 because it really felt like 9 Pandas were in all the problematic positions for NAVI Javelins to try and face. You had the structure in towards middle, and now you need the combination of Tati and Elizabeth out ramp. However, smoke goes down. Tati's already removed. They know exactly where Elizabeth is. And surely she won't be able to overcome this. A 1 versus 3. They can all swing together. Lena starts sticking the bomb. No kit, but no problem. Double digits for NAVI Javelins.
Yeah, I love the pack mentality from Navi throughout that entire round. You know, they just know that with the numbers advantage towards the end, they can just swing on out. Doesn't matter the player in cave gets blinded. You get 2 players swinging out from default. There's no hesitancy. They left 1 player in towards CT, towards Red Room, just holding in case they continued pushing forward, but then the rest just move as a unit through cave, overwhelm the bomb site, and pull off the retake successfully. That one's brutal for the Pandas. Couple of PDFDs, some util, see if they can get the bomb down. There's the same mid set as well.
What I will say is that was a really well-designed round from the T side. And I think it was a little bit unfortunate the gunfights fell in the manner that they did because they had everything sort of under lock and key. Just when it came down to winning out the gunfights, that was the sticking point. This one, of course, is going to be a NAVI Javelins round. Everyone's on Glocks. EQ might get overwhelmed here. Bomb could be planted. That's good money. A 4-on-3. Fatal running through. Actually, finds 2 more. Never mind. Hold up. There isn't a full stop on this. Victoria's also found Hanka. It has to be Letty. A 1 versus 3. Now just reduced to Fatal and Victoria. Victoria on the bomb site. Fatal dead and dispatched. With Victoria on the Glock. 9 Pandas fearless. It's a robbery.
Fatal is unbelievable. How does she pull that off? That's phenomenal. The PT-50 slinging into cave, the double dink, and then the second kill. Let's see that again. Lena was low, but oh my god, Fatal, look at her go. And then the Glocks against the players without head armor. Great replay there just to show us that from the perspective of 9 Pandas, because they just had 2 PT-50s and 3 Glocks in that round.
Can't believe that. However, similar feeling on Mirage. They won a round just like it, that they weren't supposed to. Shoes on the other foot. When it comes to the economy now. Nade, blowed open with the flashbang. That's cool from NAVI Javelins, but it's not any kills. In fact, they all fall in favor to this T side. And Pandas fearless. They overcome the test of the pistols and pass with flying colors.
Lena Steak. Left alone. Nice shot.
Bomb's on its own right now.
Oh, Victoria's gonna get past. Oh, Lena trying to run, trying to chase her down, but Victoria should be able to scamper away and does get around the corner. Now she's past the point where there is a friend here. Okay, no, they're all left.
Nice. Getting an AK here would be nice. Can run away with it. Has been picked up. Now, do you go for damage? Or do you even go for the round? Because in theory, what you could do is you could put smoke on the bomb here, tap it when it's really close. That would draw all the players in and they'd die to the bomb exploding. I think you can do that. I think you should do that instead.
She was going to ninja. I think she put out a smoke, and then as soon as the 10-second sound started clicking, she's like, oh, dang it.
I still think it's the right decision to try and pull these players back in, especially with the bomb radius and the bomb just being, like, doing more damage in CS2. I thought that was going to be the tech, especially with the smoke to cause confusion, but not to be. Is there a world in which 9 Pandas Fearless can come back? That's a cool molly.
Yeah.
You see that? That goes in cave.
Well, it doesn't quite help out. As Lena, swapping to the pistol, gets a second kill. Felt like she definitely needed to be traded there. 2-player advantage now for Navi.
Loving this out of Fatal, though. Letty should be dead. And is. Hanka is still on this bomb site. As she's heard Fatal just jump around in Donut. That's not pulling rotations, though. There's very good communication from NAVI Javelins. And Lena's even found Victoria. It's a 4-on-2. Angelica on the angle. Now spot Shu. They know roughly where both of these players are now.
Oh, and Lena gets another kill with 5 HP. PQ crawling around, catches out Fatal. Only lose 1. 11-7. At least the loss bonus is there for the Pandas. Still not going to be the prettiest. Navi feeling like they're in cruise control at the moment. Gets their second kill. The P2K coming in strong there for the second one.
That's another one I need to test. See
Yeah,
one of these
I don't
pros
know.
swap.
I don't know.
I think that one's more placebo.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool spam. If you spray at the edges of the smokes rather than the middle, you can see more. Fun CS2 tech. Tatty with the UMP. Moving forward. Won't get the trade. That is rough.
Mac 10 gets that for sure. DQ, close range, gets the kill onto Fatal. Shu is opening in mid currently. There's no reason for Navi to peek. The fight's coming to them, one by one. Shu,
Aw.
Shu. That timing is just so unfortunate.
However, you are peeking an angle whilst quick switching.
Also true. Okay,
I'm real.
UMP gets a kill.
However, it would need 4 more and the bomb down in 30 seconds.
I like that it matches her gloves and
I was
knife.
just thinking that.
Very cool. It's a slick looking
However,
knife.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but you're not getting any fashion points here. That doesn't get you round wins. This commitment in towards B might, however, it feels unlikely, especially when Lena's already shooting you down. Series point now acquired for NAVI Javelins.
And back-to-back 3Ks for Lena over on the B hold. So that's really cool to see her fighting towards Cave, working out well. Great to see her again starting this one out and getting her follow-up kills there.
I think with this buy, we might be saying goodbye to 9 Pandas Fearless, although it is pistols, and that's where NAVI Javelins have been having the most issues. That smoke's
That
gone
is
wild.
true.
Look at that. It's right by the square thing.
Oh yeah, it's in a square thing. Letty, will she get caught up here by Fatal? It's not going to come down to the timing. That flashbang is perfect.
Oh,
and
no.
Letty falls, so maybe
No
a bit of
way.
pace. Oh, Lena's in the backlines quickly. She finds Fatal. There's a way through. Fatal needed to win that. Elizabeth is low HP, tucks around the back of sight. Shoo, what? Deletes Viku, slinking through the smoke, and Victoria coming out through the temple. They're both here, in fact. Gonna send the AWP in first as the bait and switch, and maybe not bait and switch. Kill comes through. Victoria needed to find that. Angelica with the double. Closes it out for Navi and secures the series.
Yeah, really impressive stuff there. for NAVI Javelins. It felt like they might have fallen to another low buy. Instead, Angelica clutches up 1 versus 2, and now it's a 2-0, and you can see the excitement on their faces because they are top of the group, and I think with that, that locks in their spot at LAN.
Yes, absolutely.